And welcome back to this week's episode of the Broken Kid Podcast. If I seem depleted and tired and not excited, it's because we are going to be talking about the aftermath of that infamous video from 2007, the one where there's two girls and one cup. And some people might say it's a shame that there's not a second cup. To those people, I say you're crazy. We're getting right into it, as you can tell. But that video, I saw it. If you haven't seen it, it's somewhere on the channel. Go look for it. If you even, it doesn't show the video; it shows me reacting to it, and it almost turns from scat porn into throw up porn because I almost threw up in that video. And that video is only a minute long. Now I know it's from an actual adult film that is like full feature, like 60 minutes. I don't know if there's any storyline. It's I hope it's not shitty. No, I'm kidding. There's no time to make puns at a time like this. This is almost like a warning video. I saw that video before when I was like 12 or 15, and then I saw it a few years later, and then a few years later after that I saw like 2 seconds of it, but I had never really sat down and watched it in its entirety because I'm a sane person. But I thought, hey, what the heck, let's watch it, for a YouTube video. I don't know, I guess I got bit by the idiot bug, where you record yourself doing idiot things, like Justin Bieber when he has that infamous video of him saying certain words. But no, as somebody who has now seen at least I didn't know this, but there's a website for it. It might as well have like .org, because it's a pretty simple website. You just click play and that's it. But it's pretty simple to find, because I remember there was a time when, now you can't find any stuff like that easily. And I think that's just because that's the tip of the iceberg. But there was a time where you can get online and you can watch horrible videos, horrible videos of things happening to people, accidents happening, fires happening. It was called Live Leak, and then gore with these shock gore websites. But now they don't really exist. They're hard to obtain and get into. Now I know those websites don't exist literally. Like Live Leak is gone as of 2021. But watching this video made me realize how much of a young man's game it is to watch those videos, because at least that video I couldn't watch, and that was a minute of it. That means there's 59 more minutes of that video that I didn't watch, that somebody out there watched and enjoyed and sat down and thought it was phenomenal. Now, if you're asking me, I don't know who would. First of all, I don't know who would partake in that. I heard that it was fake poop. I hope it was. I don't think it was. Because damn, there's a train. Thomas is coming here and watching that video on my laptop, but it's disgusting. I don't think it's fake, because you see it come out of her body, and there's no way. Even if it was fake, now you're eating something that came out through a canal, the canal of another person's bum. It touched the walls of the bum, and you're gonna eat that? There's no difference. You could slide you could slide in and out from there. I still wouldn't eat it. You could give her a coffee enema. I still wouldn't eat it. You could give her, you can put fucking Lysol in that anus. I still wouldn't eat whatever came out of that. Even if it was just fake shit, I wouldn't eat it. Second of all, I don't know how much they got paid. I don't know if they were desperate and they needed to pay college funds, but I heard it was made in like some Latin country. So I don't think they got paid a whole lot. The other thing is, whatever they got paid, I hope it was worth it. I hope they get paid residuals. I know there's not like a Screen Actors Guild for porn actresses. I hope they get paid on some form of residuals, or maybe they're satisfied. Maybe they were like, this is what I want. I'm happy doing this. Making this video is one of my dreams. I got to check it off my bucket list. And I guess it's like more of a cup list, but that video is disgusting. Second of all, I don't know how many people were actually, somebody was recording that. It wasn't just like a stand like this. There was actual shake to the camera, meaning somebody was holding it, which somebody was enjoying this, and maybe they only had one camera on the hand and the other somewhere else. Like they were pleasing themselves, like some of these anime cartoonists where they draw with one pen with one hand and then the other they use to touch themselves. In other words, it's disgusting in all angles. There's not and I don't really support adult films because it can be really dangerous, and the dark side. And I hope these people did it willingly and consensually, because I hope they look like they did. They were enjoying it. They were eating that shit like it was ice cream, like it was fudge. They were like, and then there's parts where they, go bulimic, and they stick fingers on their throat, and you know, it it's kind of like I just hope that the people. I kind of share the same sentiment towards the people who signed on to the first Human Centipede and all the other ones, but especially the first one because their first mistake as an actor was taking any gig. They took taking any gig necessary to extreme. I mean, imagine how do you what's the behind the scenes of the Human Centipede? You know, I feel bad for those actors because it's not too different. It's controlled porn in a way. It was nasty. I'm sure. I don't know. I know there's some people who love that movie and watch it and they think it's a great film. Uh, to those people, I think they should be seen by a doctor and then locked up and never seen again. If you watch that movie and you enjoy it, I've seen that movie. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't think it was the world's worst thing. Would I watch it again? Probably not. It was tamed compared to what I saw, and that was a minute. Now this, it's long, it's boring. The Human Centipede, and I'm not talking about the length of the Human Centipede, but you know, these videos will go on, these movies and these things, they're rooted in sensationalism. So my word to you is that if you see this, don't watch it. Don't even look up. Don't look it up. You're not in the early 2000s when this stuff was popular and it was normalized. Now I think it's. I'm not saying there was a badge of honor that came with watching this stuff. Now people are kind of being like, don't watch it. I don't necessarily have an opinion because I grew up in that period, so it's normal to me. So me thinking, me, I think I've outgrown that. I'm no longer a 12-year-old kid or 15-year-old kid watching beheading videos. But if you watch, don't look it up. Go watch the Teletubbies or go watch an old cartoon that you remember from when you were a kid. I don't know what they have on Cartoon Network. I doubt it's as good as it was from the early 2000s for my period. But stay the hell off the internet sometimes. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do for yourself and your stomach. I almost threw up. That being said, I'm going to log off and I'm going to go ahead and get a beautiful In-N-Out burger with probably a fry and no soda because I always do the water cup technique where I just fill it up with Dr. Pepper. But we're done here and I hope you enjoy it. And remember, stay the fuck off the internet.